Hello friends, so today in this lecture we would be studying about the named entity recognition. This we would be studying in this lecture. Herein, let us take a sentence and try to represent in a two-way manner. So I'm taking a sentence as tense is Manna bought 1% share of Apple. This is a sentence and this is totally untrue. I haven't bought any percentage share of Apple, so this is completely untrue. This is just for the reference. Okay, now, yeah, so we would be representing firstly it in a basis of nouns and numbers. So as you can see, Mana is a noun, percent, 1% is, you can say this is as a number, and Apple is also a noun. This is an organization. This is not a fruit. Here it is an organization, Apple. Now we would be using the representation 2, in which here Mana would be defined as person. It would be represented as a person. This 1% would be represented as person, and Apple would be represented as organization. So you can see there is a difference of representation. In the representation 1, we are not getting much information about the individual input text, but in representation 2, we are getting much more information about the particular input text. Herein, the person is Manna is a person as well as noun, we can say that, but person is a much more detailed information about the input text. Here, Here number is also correct, but percent is much more accurate for the input text, as well as the organization is much more relevant here. It is not a fruit, it is a organization here in this particular sentence. So you see there is a difference of representation. Now coming to the main topic, which is named entity recognition. So it is consisting of two words, that is, uh, obviously there are three words, but NE, which is a named entity, is one word here. Named entity is represented as one word, and recognition is represented as another word, wherein we are trying to recognize the named entities. So these you can see, these are the named entities. So what is the definition of named entity? I am writing it here. Named entity, anything that can be given proper name, such as this symbol represent as such as person. So any persons, cities, companies, songs, musics, movies, dates and events, all of these represent as named entity. So anything that can be given a proper name, such as person, cities, companies, songs, movies, dates and events are represented as named entity. Are you clear with this? What is a named entity? Now I will try to move this a little bit down. So you are clear with what is a named entity? Anything that can be given a proper name, such as persons, cities, companies, songs, movies, states, etc. These are named entities. And what is NER? That is recognition. We are trying to recognize any such person, cities, companies, then we call it as named entity recognition. So what is NER? The full form is written up here. And what is the definition of this? The task of systematically identifying the named entity in the input text. In the input text. So now we have learned the two definitions. What is a named entity and what is a named entity recognition? So one is a named entity and the other is recognizing that named entity. Now for an example, let us see when is Modi's birthday. As you typed in this in the Google search bar, you could see that the Google has represented Modi as a person. There can be a Nirav Modi as well, no? Right? But the Google has picked which Modi, Narendra Modi. So it knows that which person is represented by Modi much more and what is represented by birthday, that is date of birth. So it has clearly shown us the answer what is the date of birth for Narendra Modi. Right? So here in the search, named entities are used like Modi and birthday. So this named entities, using these named entities, it is able to recognize the exact answer that we wanted. Now, what are some commonly used named entities? Yeah, so as of now, we have seen three kind of named entities: person, organization, but there are more such representation or such named entities. So I would be listing out here. Some of commonly used entities will try you will understand this any represent named entities. So there is GPE is one such representation which represents geopolitical entity. For example, India, Korea, UK. These are all GPEs or geopolitical entities. We have seen person such as Narendra Modi, um, much more example Amitabh Bachchan, Steve Jobs. So example is Steve Jobs. You can also take an example of yourself, like I'm taking my example. We have organization, which is like Apple, Twitter, which is now taken over by Elon Musk. So Elon Musk is a person as an entity. We can take, we have location, LOC location, like river, forest, such kind of um, locations are represented as LOCs. we have products like there is Samsung, LG, any Indian brand, can say Amul. Amul is organization or product. Amul butter, like we say butter. Can say butter, the product. Milk is a product. Then we have some dates. For example, have 2006. This particular year can be represented as date. We have 21st December. We have 25th December, which is a Christmas, or which can also be represented as like today's date is 25th. Then we have events, like we have various events. The huge event this year was FIFA World Cup, which happened in Qatar. So Qatar is a location or a GPE. It is a GPE, not a location. So World Cup 2022 is one of an event. So here 222 will not come here because that is a date. So this will be removed. I will remove it up. Only FIFA World Cup is an event. We have IPL in India as an event. So such kind of events are there. So these are some of the commonly used named entities. Now what I will do is I will give you a question in which you have to identify all the named entities in that particular sentence and write it down in the comment section. So, so the question is, identify all named entities in following sentence. And the sentence is, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews COVID related situation in the country at high level meeting in Delhi on December 22, 2022. So this is a sentence for you guys, for which you have to identify all the named entities in this particular sentence and write it down in the comment section. And I hope that you liked this video. If you did, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and do answer to this particular question in the comment section. Thank you so much.